Hey, hello everybody, Speed Freak 2010 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Grand Theft Auto 5 car customization video. So, ladies and gentlemen, in this video we're going to be customizing the brand new Pfister Astrale car as part of the Safe House in the Hills DLC. It was actually just released yesterday, Thursday, February 5th, and you can find it on Legendary Motorsports for $1,475,500. This is a sports classic car, and while it is the second car manufactured by in-game Porsche manufacturer Pfister, this also makes it the first excuse me. This also makes it the first car to have HSW upgrades. The only other vehicle from Pfister to have HSW upgrades is the Pfister Astrale Custom, aka the Porsche Macan. So anyway, this car is a resto mod from a company called Nardone, and is primarily based off of the Porsche 928, made from 1977 or 78, depending on the source you consult, all the way up to 1995. And you could sort of low-key consider this the predecessor of the popular Porsche Panamera, being that this was the first Porsche to come from the German Stuttgart manufacturer with a V8, ranging from about 4.5 to 5.4 liters, depending on the source depending on the year you get, with various horsepower options, ranging from as low as 219 all the way to 345. And with that being said, this is also so far the second and last drip feed car of Safe House in the Hills to get an HSW upgrade. This one's setting you back 50 grand shy of $1 million.
Okay, let's get world class up in here.
So yeah, I'm just gonna do everything here. Excuse me. So yeah, if you've never really heard of the Porsche 928, it's way before our time. I was about like one or a couple of months old when they stopped producing this, but I'm not complaining. Here's a fun fact that I've kind of known for a long time, but not a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people know. For those of you that grew up playing Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, like myself and others, this car, I mean, the Porsche 928's V8 engine note was actually used in the not necessarily in the final game files, but early in its production cycle. In its production before it came out, it was actually used as the M3 GTR's engine in the early demos around E3, around June-ish 2005. You can actually find videos of it on YouTube through IGN. If you look up Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005 IGN, or some of their early builds. In fact, I think it's still part of the files. I think. I'm not entirely too sure. But anyway, the 928 here actually has pop-up headlights, nicknamed the frog lights because, well, it just looks like there's a frog just looking at you the way it pops up. Very unique. Liveries. So yeah, the Porsche 928 engine note was actually used very early on during the development of Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, and one thing, and even though I love the final version, the final engine that they used, a TVR Cerbera, the flat crank V8 used in the final game, don't get me wrong, I love that engine as much as the next guy, but the Porsche 928 engine in that game, to me, even though it wasn't used all that much, It just makes the the M3 GTR from the cutscenes just sound just more accurate in my personal opinion, because pre-rendered cutscenes were actually built way early, and it's kind of like a blink and you miss it thing, how it has a deep growl in some cases, but when you get to the how it has a deep growl in the cutscenes, but when you start playing a game that has this high pitched sound. Yeah, we'll go with, yeah, we'll go with it. Not much. What? No. No, we'll go with the standard one. And this is a gloss. Wait, what color did I go with? A gloss rolled steel. Huh. Okay, that's a new color. I haven't used before. Is there a spoiler? Yeah, what? I'm gonna go with the aftermarket, but here are the rest of them. Might as well. If you want to see what this car can do in a testing video, I'm gonna refer to you to Bruffy 1322 as I always do. Um, with or without it, it's actually a pretty solid car, performance-wise. Without HSW, this thing is actually somewhat quicker than the Turismo Classic, with a slightly better top speed and similar handling. But when you put HSW on it, the Turismo Classic takes it back. So it's just under the HSW Turismo Classic, but it's still fast enough to keep up with it. Okay. Wheels. You know what, for some reason these look really good. Actually, no, let me try these. And let me try... No, I'm gonna keep them alloy to match the paint. And I'm gonna do a sort of a light smoke tint. And that, yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I'm not gonna lie, this car caught me by surprise. I wasn't not expecting this. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. So feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, comment down below. Feel free to share it with your friends, and as always, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch you guys later.